Oh, okay, guys. Well, today we're gonna make our oral presentation for the second partial, and well, we're gonna talk about the things that we covered in the first oral exam, plus new things that were assigned to us. And then this partial, we're assigned to talk about pollutants, which is a substance of energy introduced into the environment that has undesired effects. What do I mean by this? I mean that this talks about a substance that really doesn't help out our natural resources. For example, like the things we use for gas and everything, like pollutants just overall harm the environment, are not good at all. Okay, so the first topic was pollutants, which we already covered, and there's the six most common pollutants in the world are the ozone, carbon monoxide, nitrogen oxides, sulfur dioxide, and lead. Um, we're going to cover the main three, which are ozone, which is a chemical mixed by reactions between oxides of oxygen and volatile organic compounds. Um, well, the ozone, well, as you can see, it's not something that you just find out of nowhere. It's like something that needs to be mixed by different chemicals, and it has different reactions. So we never really know what happens with that. And there's something that's called particle matter, which is also known as particle pollution. It's a complex mixture of small particles. Well, see, to make it easier, there are coarse particles which you can find, for example, like on the roads, on the on the highways, on the freeways. You find them like they're always thrown in the air. They're so small that we can't even see them, but they're harming the environment like every second that they're there. There's something else called fine particles, and those particles are also really small, and you find them everywhere. And that's just as that we can't even see them. There's also another thing called carbon monoxide, which is an odorless gas that, when inhaled, reduces oxygen delivery to the body's organs. So this we don't see as well, but I think we're inhaling it 24/7. We This harms our brain, it harms our heart, our lungs, and overall it's not good. Another topic that we covered is consequences that pollutants or the ways that we're harming the environment is also harming the places that are being harmed. The things that I could think of in my mind are the forest, the rainforest, the trees that are in there, like all the vegetation that's inside there, like it's being contaminated and it's not doing anything good to it. There's also the glaciers that thanks to global warming up in Alaska are being, I don't know, they're just melting away, and eventually it's gonna cause something bad to us. And then, well, overall our civilization, because by those things getting harmed, it also harms us because we need those resources to survive. And what consequences does it have on humans? Well, first of all, it harms the body. Like I said, with carbon monoxide, it reduces the oxygen that is delivered to our heart and our brains. And well, overall, like the air we breathe, since it's being contaminated, we are breathing air every single day, so it's not doing anything good to it. And in animals, it kills many of them. Like it reduces the way of their survival because we kill their trees, we kill their other animals like fish. Like there's so many lakes and oceans that are being harmed that the other animals can't even eat fish anymore. And overall in our environment, well, it's tearing our world apart because there are many different places in the world that are being contaminated to it.
Well, now it's time to talk about the reasons to use the pollutants. And reasons, there are many reasons why we need the pollutants. We as a society, we now are depending from pollutants, some pollutants like, I don't know, heaters, places where it's all the time is cold, like, I don't know, Canada or Alaska. Those places need heaters, and it's absolutely well. They need those pollutants. Fertilizers. We need fertilizers to for our food. I don't know, the food we eat every day. It's every time need pollutants like fertilizers. Sorry, fertilizers. Well, the cars. We need cars to go, I don't know, home, to go to school, to go work. We need cards, deodorants, in aerosol. We need those things and many other things. We need we need to consume. We need to to use for our comfortable. And this is the point. See. And for this section, we use some books like El Cambio Climático and Medio Ambiente y Calentamiento Global. And those are books that we use to complete that section of the presentation.
So, okay, now I'm going to talk about the possible solutions. Well, I found out some solutions that I think that I realize that it could be good to put in our style of life. Well, I find the environment magazine which talk about the earth. It is on the magazines of USA once a week, and this magazine is enrolling campaigns for every person who can do something for the environment. So every person can enroll in those campaigns and do some actions. Another thing that I find is like the use of solar cells to reduce the use of gas, which produce the monoxide of carbon, and also from the global environment, there is a solution that is called the Kyoto Agreement. This agreement talk about the reduce of carbon emissions. It's like a campaign between all the countries around the world, and every government still doing their part to reduce those emissions. And I mean, organizations like Greenpeace are creating a conscious of worries in every people to help to reduce the pollutants. So that's all. The website.
The websites were ecosfera.com and greenpeace.org. Those were the websites where we got some information, and I think that's all.
Okay, thank you very much.